begin. Our first video is from one of our favorite YouTubers from Africa, Mr. Wodamaya, almost at 2 million subscribers, man. So you guys go and subscribe to Wodamaya's YouTube channel. And he is traveling within Ethiopia. And it looks like if it's in the capital of Ethiopia, he's in Addis Ababa. So the title is Ethiopia's capital is transforming into a world-class city. And I tell you guys, a bunch of times, a lot of people are sleeping on Africa, bro. So let's go ahead and react to the video. Comments are open, super chats are appreciated. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what the capital of Ethiopia really looks like.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Allow me to say this once again a little louder for those of you in the back. The future is African.
Yes.
And the transformation that is happening in this country deserves an applaud, man. What's your impression of the new Addis Ababa?
The futuristic looks of the city. The sidewalk, everything.
Oh, wow.
Developed, civilized.
I love how the city is so organized. Like, cars are just respecting the rules. The pedestrians are respecting the rules. Literally, everyone within the city is obeying the law.
Welcome to Addis Ababa.
And in English?
Means new flower.
But we're filming at nighttime, and you don't think what we're seeing is so beautiful?
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
How do you feel knowing that your city lights up at night?
So beautiful, I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
Oh. A big round of applause to the people of this beautiful country, man. I just can't stop, you know, because I feel like they deserve it.
One thing I am noticing that from at least from this video is that it is extremely clean in Addis Ababa. And people think that Africa's dirty, Africa's poor, the people are uneducated. But when we look here, we see a very civilized city and there is no Western influence here. So an interesting fact, I'm still getting used to my braces, guys. Excuse me for that. Ethiopia is one of the only African countries that was not colonized by any of the countries in Europe. So they are pretty much untouched. And you can see how civilized they are without any Western influence, at least from its inception. Of course, you see like Samsung, KFC now in this photo, but they were conceptualized without Western influence. And you can see how much it flourishes, at least on the exterior, and how beautiful it looks. It's clean. It looks like there's low crime. Bro, like, what are we doing here in the US? Like, how are we letting countries like this surpass us when it comes to how clean it is, how peaceful it is? It may just be that the US just ain't it anymore. And Africa is the future. And that I wholeheartedly believe that Africa is the future.
And we need new generation, a strong youth generation, thinker generation, like Mandela, like Haile Selassie, like many. Wherever you are my African brother. Hope you have a good day, have a good life, have a good dream. Never stop dreaming. Always work for country. Even if you are in Europe, even if you are in America, never forget your country, your home continent, Mama Africa.
Wow!
That's the youth speaking directly to the audience, man. How much better can you get when you have the youth of a country, a nation, speaking in that manner? You don't even have people like that in the US speaking like that. We're so concerned with like social media, TikTok, Instagram, going to Miami on trips and stuff like that, and being fake rich to people, but we ignore the future potential of our country. And it appears that the youth in Ethiopia are focused on improving their country even further in the future. And we need this type of mindset in the US because we just simply don't have it here. And it's crazy to see that in a country that has no Western influence become pretty much a utopia, it looks like, on the outside. So the US needs more of of a mindset like this to help improve our country in the future. So I hope that we can do it.
This is Africa. This is Ethiopia. This is Addis Ababa. Hi, how are you?
Wow.
Pleasure meeting you. Thanks for watching the videos.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Good to
guys.
see you, man.
Yeah.
Ah,
Taxi driver.
a taxi driver.
Followed you.
Oh, wow.
You are Ghanaian.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
What do you love about your country?
You see our government?
Uh-huh.
It's beautiful, Addis Ababa.
Okay.
Yeah?
It's so
First
clean.
impression, I'm super impressed about how clean the city is. And to my surprise, there are people that are constantly cleaning the city every single time. I don't know if you can see the woman behind me. It's not early morning, it's roughly 12 o'clock, and they are on the street cleaning. You follow me, yeah?
Wow.
Thank you, man. What?
I saw you. I look for you.
Thank you. Addis Ababa is definitely one of the most organized cities that I've ever visited. You know why? Because everything is in order. I mean, I am currently walking in a place where it's only for pedestrian. And from my side here, this is a bicycle lane. And the roads that you're seeing is more like an 8 lane where 4 cars are going and 4 cars are coming in.
That's how it should be, bro.
And one of the things that makes me feel like the city is so organized is the fact that you see a uniform color for all the buildings that you see along the road. I love the transformation that is happening in your country.
Yeah.
Do you see the same thing though?
Yeah, it's every day I'm confused as if it's a different city.
So it's not just me.
Damn, bro. Wow.
Have you ever seen a city transform so fast that every drive feels like a new experience? Imagine, I've been here for quite some time now. I'm a traveler from Kenya, and every time I go out to do a drive, I see something different.
My mind is blown right now.
First of all, Addis Ababa is extremely clean, but people are nice. The city is developed. They have a lot of mega constructions and projects turning over the city. Basically, the city is under a massive makeover.
Addis Ababa is a city that has tall skyscrapers that will welcome you. Like the first time I landed here, I was like, man, am I in Africa?
Shout out to my man. He was like, am I in Africa? Yes, you're in Africa, my friend. Africa is the future. And this is further proof of it, man. I can't wait to invest into Africa, man, from a real estate perspective. So I highly suggest you guys also look into investing into Africa. It's going to pay you dividends in the future because Africa is the future. And I'm telling you guys right now in 2025, 5 years from now, you're going to be looking at this video and be like, oh, Jay called it. 5 years from now, Africa will be the now. So invest in it for the future.
The tall, proud buildings, skyscrapers, wow.
You won't believe if I tell you that this is Addis Ababa, and Addis Ababa of 3 years ago was definitely not like this. Addis Ababa is my most visited city in Africa, and my first visit was in 2018, and this is how the city looked like. Yo, good morning, what's up everybody? It's your boy Mr. Ghana Baby once again. As you can see, I told you guys that I'm coming to Addis Ababa. I see your boy right here in Addis Ababa. You see, such a beautiful city. And the more I visit, the more changes I see.
Damn.
I'm in Ethiopia, but currently in Addis Ababa. This city never stops to amaze me. I think I've been in Addis Ababa more than any cities in Africa, and anytime that I come in here, you see something new. You know, like, I feel like development of this country is growing so fast, because the last time I came here, you won't see all of this, man.
It looks incredible, man. I can't even lie about that.
And in 2025, this is not Addis Ababa I was expecting. Welcome back home, man.
What's going on? This is my third time, my homeland.
Addis Ababa, yes, sir.
And how do you see Addis Ababa after coming back?
Oh, my Lord, it's different, man. I don't know what is this place. I think I'm in the wrong place in the world.
Really?
This is very modernized.
Oh, before it was not like this?
Before it was not like this. Now it's improved, progressed.
And the transformation that you see is that as the corridor developmental project. And it starts as soon as you touch down at the airport. This airport is one of the busiest airports in the entire Africa.
Really?
And when I first came in here, the domestic terminal didn't exist. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. 5 years ago, when I came to this country, there was nothing like a separate domestic terminal because it was both the domestic and the international at one place. So seeing that they have a new domestic airport, it shows that now this country is really improving in terms of infrastructure, man. That's really insane.
Oh, that's dope, man.
And it's so beautiful to see that the airport terminals have been expanded. All might be wondering, what is the corridor developmental project all about?
Yes. I mean, once he describes what it is, I'm hoping that a lot of other countries, even within Africa and outside of Africa, can kind of adopt the same idea. Because if it can turn a city and transform it with less than 5 years, they can implement this and copy this around the world. Because I know a lot of different countries that may need some type of thing like this and implement it in their own country. I think that this video is showing the transformative ways that Ethiopia is trying to change the narrative into a positive light about Addis Ababa, which is their capital city, which should be the best in the country, and it is. And we're watching it real time right now. And I'm so impressed so far. So I'm very curious to see what this project is really about.
So the Corridor Project is a very strategic project, part of our urbanization strategy, okay? So what it does is it chooses the big arteries of the cities. So it chooses the largest arteries, and it does 4 things. One is, of course, beautification. So we try to make it a real city where cars can flow, where pedestrians can walk. We had no walkways before.
We're at Shuromida.
Okay.
Biggest cultural clothes marketplace in Addis. Literally everyone shops here, and I actually grew up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I remember we only had one road.
You mean the entire area?
Entire area. We only had one small road. It used to get very, very crowded. Didn't have that much infrastructures. Not really a pleasant place to grow up in.
Okay. And
now look at this. Like, this transformation is crazy. Like, we have roads to, like, the standard of the roads is crazy, and you see the buildings, the structures for the marketplace. It was not like this before. It was very hard to shop around this area. There's lots of thieves and stuff like that, but not anymore. You see the street lights, especially at night. This place is amazing.
The city of Addis Ababa promotes a healthy lifestyle, which is why there are bicycle lanes along the road.
Bro, this is
and
Africa.
Let me tell you one thing that will shock you the most.
My God.
Most of these white roads that you've seen within the city get blocked each and every Sunday for people to exercise. Incredible, right? This is what we call car-free day.
Shout out to Mahabisha.
Car-free day.
Oh, wow, thank you. Car-free day.
Yeah.
Which means no car pass today, right?
Yes, no car passed. The main roads are closed every Sunday.
Okay.
Till midday.
So midday?
Yeah.
So what happens? Everybody is allowed to come out and exercise?
Yes.
Wow, then I stretch.
Yes, can stretch, can play football, can walk, can jog, can do the bike. Yes.
It's just for healthy living?
Yes, just promoting health. Yeah.
You know, I never knew something like this actually exists in Addis Ababa because I've seen it in South Africa, I've seen it in Rwanda. So it's beautiful to see that it's happening. I really love how anytime someone breaks the rule in terms of trying to drive within the major roads that have been blocked, the person get arrested, and at the end of the day, you get to pay a fine, man.
Oh, I didn't. That's crazy.
And to ensure that people exercise within the week, they've built over 100 astroturfs within the city. I am so impressed how the city of Addis Ababa is intentionally promoting sports or a healthy living within the city, because whatever corner that you pass in this beautiful city, you get to come across astroturfs like this. And literally, they got over 100 astroturfs within the city, man. So
that's
to the
crazy.
extent that just people come out in the day and even at night just to exercise, man. And this is what is happening currently. They are playing football and people are out here just watching. Ooh.
This is an example of how you can turn around a city within less than a decade. I think the focus on the people, the government focuses on the people. That is going to be a hallmark of what can turn an entire country around, because they are focusing on the right things. They are focusing on exercise. They are focusing on healthy food, right? Ethiopian food is pretty delicious and it's healthy for you, but they're focusing on health, right? As a component of taking care of its own people, right? They have bike lanes, they have soccer fields being built. They have over 100 in the city. And when you look at the USA, you kind of look at it like, damn, the USA is lagging behind when it comes to infrastructure for people's health. Like, we have GMO foods here. We have seedless fruits. Like, it's hard to find seeded watermelon here in the US unless you go to like a farmer's market or you go to like one of the Hispanic markets around here, at least in Las Vegas. That's pretty much the only place you're going to find seeded watermelon. Everywhere else is seedless, and everybody knows seedless fruit is kind of useless when it comes to your actual nutrition. The U.S. just isn't focused on its people. It's focused on extracting resources from its people. So taxes, they have us working crazy hours every single day. But when you see and you look at Addis Ababa, you see the people outside exercising. Remember going outside to actually go out and exercise and really talk to other people, be social. We are social creatures. But here in the US, we're so sheltered in. We have jobs to go to. We have a lot of responsibilities, bills, and things like that. It doesn't leave a lot of time to be social unless you sacrifice something else for you to have that time to go out and socialize. But it appears here they prioritize the health and wellness of the citizens of Ethiopia. At least from what we are seeing here on the video, and the US could learn a lot from this, because there are a lot of other countries and cities that block off the roads on Sundays for people to go out and exercise, have fun, take their bikes out, go out and walk. A lot of other countries and cities do this. In the US, I haven't seen that in any other city here in the US. So maybe that's something we can start out with, make some roads be pedestrian only, where we can go out and walk around and actually exercise and get outside. Do y'all remember going outside as a kid and having fun, playing games and things like that with your other friends in the neighborhood? They do that here. We stopped doing that because we're on our phones, we're on our tablets, we're on our computers, we're doing X, Y, and Z and not being social with other people. And we don't even know our neighbors, bro. When we live here in the US, we don't even know our neighbors anymore, which is crazy.
The second objective was to make sure that all our utilities were intelligently done. Water, electricity, telecoms.
Wow.
And then have smart city items, like the street lights, make it safe with cameras. The other part was to make it more green.
There are so many things that I love about Ethiopia. One of which is the greenery. As you can see, Ethiopia now has a lot of parks, a lot of natural areas where you can just sit, chill with your friends.
And the fact that they've beautified the entire city with greenery, but look behind me. What do you see? That's a water fountain. And water fountains like this can be found at every corner of the city.
Wow.
And believe might see a water fountain somewhere. There is a coffee shop where people just sit, drink coffee, meet loved ones.
Damn, we don't do that, man.
The beautiful new city of Addis Ababa is big on green energy as they've introduced new electric buses into the city. So you can definitely commute from one point to another in an electric bus. Addis Ababa is indeed living in the future.
Wow, bro.
We are in Mesca Square, the city center of Addis Ababa. This is where we celebrate one of the biggest festivals in the country, which is the Mesca Festival. What is Mesca Festival all about?
Mescal is like, it's a true cross-binding day in Ethiopia. And we celebrated the whole Orthodox Church combining together to celebrate in this area.
Ooh.
And right beneath Mesca Square, they've built a car park. I mean, a 3-story car parking beneath the Mesca Square. Before it didn't exist, but now
it's happening.
What? I feel like your city is very organized right now to have underground parking.
Exactly.
How many of these do you have in the country? In the city, by the way?
Everywhere we go, let's have it like this parking.
Really?
Parking spot, yeah.
Wow, this didn't exist before. We are just right below Mescal Square.
Exactly.
So which means this is new?
Yeah. It's been like almost 2 years now.
Almost 2 years.
But this is my first time.
Your first time being here. Anytime I get to showcase the beauty or a transformation of an African country, I get accused of being paid by the government of the day. But I'm here to let you all know that I'm not the only one noticing the transformation that is happening in Addis Ababa.
Crazy, bro.
Oh, Addis Ababa is a beautiful capital. Very, very beautiful. It's actually my first time in Addis, but I'm enjoying my stay.
Beautiful thing seeing that there's a country in Africa which is developing and which is really doing great. The cleanliness of the city, something that I think most of the countries in Africa are moving towards. And for Ethiopia, that you've already started to achieve those things, it's good.
The city becomes so light, and even if a needle falls on the ground, you can find it easily because of the light. So it's bright. The people might assume that you are in a Dubai.
It just shows us how much Africa can do on its own. And I would like to commend Addis and the Ethiopian general.
Yo, when you have other governments asking, what do we do to become like Addis Ababa? That's when you know you're doing something right as an Ethiopian government official. You're like, yo, our city is becoming an example of what other cities in Africa and the world should be looking like. And then we see it here, right? We see the transformation. Like there was literally nothing there prior, maybe like 5 years prior, but now you seeing it being developed into something that like a Dubai, like she said before, like a Dubai. This is turning into like a destination that I may be looking into traveling to when I go to Africa next year, or at least I plan to. I didn't even plan on going to Ethiopia, but seeing this video is making me want to make that plan and cut maybe my other countries short or other cities within Africa short so I can go to Addis. Because if it looks like this is a place that I want to see for my own eyes, because I don't think a video really does it justice, but I want to see it with my own eyes. And of course, you guys are going to see it on a live stream, like an IRL when I do go, but just seeing it in video form, how beautiful it is during the daytime and how beautiful it is in the nighttime. Like when the buildings are lit up, it's a beautiful city, and they transformed it and made it this way. It didn't just happen by accident. And I love every single part of it so far in this video.
I'd been there 5 years before, and this time when I went, I didn't recognize the city. They are building the city. They are conscious of the road, 3-4 lane roads in Addis with walkways where pedestrians, where the ordinary Ethiopian can also walk.
Wow.
And maybe she can help with the measurements. I don't know the measurements, but I saw the walkways were equal to one road.
Damn, dude. And they have electric cars.
Corner things that we do in this country. Space. And we saw couples holding hands and walking. And we saw Ethiopians walking in their city. Mr. Speaker, we don't walk in this country because there's nowhere to walk.
The people of Ethiopia, let me know in the comment section. This is not a paid video. Let me know what you think about your government.
Crazy.
One of the things that makes me so proud about this beautiful country, the fact I used to see shanty towns within the city.
Yeah.
What happened to them?
Yeah, you know, there are shanty, ghetto, slum areas in the city. So these people, most of them are like low income.
Okay.
So they cannot rebuild their houses and everything.
Yeah.
So the government took action that they take to temporary shelter.
Okay.
All of them in these areas, especially
Okay.
this is one of the areas that government take a very good action. So they built this area, the entire community, especially all the building, within just 6 months. Almost all of them like built within 6 months.
Wow. By the government.
What? The U.S. would never. The U.S. would never be able to do this, bro. Build a freaking apartment complex for low-income people within 6 months to house them and to make sure that they have adequate housing. They're not living in shacks or not living in shanty towns. It's actually like on the outside, it looks pretty decent for low-income people. And they built all of that in 6 months. Do you think the USA could do something like that even if they had 2-3 years? I don't think so, bro. And the reason why I know this is because I know for a fact that specifically in the city of Los Angeles, in LA, here in the USA, they have a humongous homeless problem, right? And every attempt to kind of help or solve the situation when it comes to homelessness, people get paid millions and millions of dollars that are in power in the government to fix the problem. But they know that if they solve homelessness, they'll be out of the job. So they don't actually try to solve homelessness, bro. They make it even worse. So they get paid more money to solve the problem. That is insane. But you draw that comparison from what you see in Los Angeles and see how the homeless problem is getting worse. And then you look at Addis Ababa in Ethiopia, where the government's actually trying to fix the problem. They're putting people in pretty nice looking apartments outside of their shanty towns. And I don't want to say gentrification, but they're in a way they're gentrifying the area where the shanty towns were and makes it look beautiful. So I don't understand why the US can't adopt the same thing, where the US has a bigger GDP than Ethiopia by far, but yet you see Ethiopia is far surpassing the US when it comes to taking care of its people, its infrastructure, right? And we see it here. So why can't we do that here in the US? I don't know. I don't get it.
By the government.
For the people.
For the people.
In 6 months.
In 6 months.
Was it free?
Ooh.
Of course it's for free.
What?
And it's free. Bro, they built housing in 6 months and it was free.
Bruh. So they take it back, all of the communities take it back to their areas, and government give them almost for all of them, furnished apartment and with full amenities. So this
buildings are new. We call it Galankura site. For the people resettled from the place we call Kazanchis. Before, they were living in various slum areas, ghetto areas in Kazanchis area. So the government decided to demolish all the areas in that in Kazanchis, and they relocate them to this place.
This is really amazing to know that the people that were displaced out of the city were given houses to live in. Yep, look at that. So all this were built for the people.
Believing in the motherland, celebrating every African.
It's really beautiful and exciting to see what is happening in Addis Ababa, and I hope and believe that other countries within the continent can emulate or replicate what is happening in Addis Ababa in their various cities.
Damn.
Like I said, Africans deserve better, and it's about time for us to build our cities together. My name is Wadamaya, your one and only annoying village boy from Ghana. Don't forget to like this video. Share to your president. It's very important.
Yes, yes. What can I say? What can I say that wasn't already said in the video? I was thoroughly impressed. And Wodamaya, that was a very, very well done video. And in 20, well, how long was the video? 25 minutes. The amount of storytelling, the quality of storytelling, and also the quality of just showing us what the country and the city looks like was just absolutely mind-blowing, man. If you're not encouraged to get out of the US or get out of your own country to go travel to see places like this, because seeing it on YouTube is one thing, right? But you go to the country in real life and you experience it and you see that what you saw on YouTube, it lives up to the hype. Bro, it is a mind-blowing experience because it's going to encourage you to look at the US like a third world country with a Gucci belt on. Okay? The US is not it anymore. Places outside of the US are the future. So they got Africa coming up. I would say in the next 4 to 5 years, Africa is going to be the place to be. And then you have right now, Southeast Asia is the right now, but Africa is the future. I'm telling you right now, and seeing what I saw in the video, it's occurring right now in front of our eyes. As the US is starting to decline, right? They're getting off the petrodollar. They're going to the Chinese currency, BRICS, right? BRICS is going off the petrodollar. So the US dollar is going to eventually start to decline. So is the USA. This is happening right now. If you guys don't even know about it, the US won't be the biggest and baddest anymore, right? And we know as it right now, the US is supposed to be the biggest, baddest, best country in the world. And I agree, it is one of the best countries for opportunities financially from a business perspective. But as far as like the quality of life, the happiness of the people, it is far underwhelming compared to what we see here, what we see in Southeast Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, here in Ethiopia, Rwanda as well. You can draw a comparison to Kigali, Rwanda, and Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Both very clean cities, safe, modern. But you look at the U.S., you see major cities in the U.S. You look at our capital, Washington, D.C., that's one of the most dangerous cities in the U.S. How? How did this happen? How did the capital of one of the biggest, largest, and best countries on earth be one of the most dangerous cities in the entire country? You look at L.A., you look at New York, you look at Miami, you look in the major cities in the U.S., they're not that safe. And a lot of the cities don't have the necessary infrastructure to even support tourism, bro. Crazy. And it's expensive on top of that. It's very expensive to be here in one of the major cities in the US. Who wants to be here? Who wants to stay here? I know the majority of my friends, they are trying to either get out of the US or they're already out and they're not looking to come back.